Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today to discuss Rangers' rather easy 2-0 victory over Celtic at Ibrox today. Well, the big takeout, I think, for everyone is that Neil Lennon must stay. In fact, I think I demand on behalf of the Rangers support that Celtic, if they don't give him it, it's basically just due to, I'm sure, other reasons other than football. So please appoint him tomorrow. 4-year deal, that would be ideal. Rangers strolled it today, absolutely strolled it against a Celtic team that look as though they've regressed tremendously within a season. It was funny because this time last year Rangers were going into Old Firm fixtures and we were fearing a doing and we were getting a doing, and in fact the only good thing coming out of them was that it wasn't a bigger doing. And this week I knew we were going to win. Wasn't a gut feeling, wasn't a hunch. It was just looking at the way we were playing, the way they were playing. I knew we were going to win, and Rangers did so in a pretty straightforward fashion, in all honesty. Now, they've won the league and the pressure has been off, there's no doubt about that, and the only way that this Rangers team will be able to prove they can play when the pressure's on is to do it next season. But it was important for us to give ourselves a chance next season to lay down a marker, if you like, to just basically say that the days of Celtic, beating us by routine are over. And I think we did that today. Perfect start to free kick on the left hand side. James Tavernier swung it in, one of those curling free kicks into the box. Nobody got their head on it, and it nestled in the bottom corner for 1-0. And then Rangers played differently to the way we played in December, where that day there was a really crazy intensity to the way we played. That didn't happen today. Rangers, in fact, decided then to just sit off and let Celtic have the ball at the back and see if they could hurt us and we would hit them on the counter. And I think that made for a fairly dull game in the first half because Celtic couldn't lay a glove on us, but Rangers couldn't get a break going particularly well. There wasn't a lot of opportunities. After all the hoo-ha about Alan McGregor last week and who would play in goal, we could have played Ross McCrory again for all the difference it would have made. Celtic just could not get near us. They had a YTS kid up front next to Edward and Ncham, when he came on, I've got to give them their due. They have raised not giving a fuck to an art level. It's fun. But the main highlight of the first half from a Rangers point of view is when Mikael Lustig, a man who has very much enjoyed the fruits of other people's talent when it's come to playing Rangers the last few years, chucked it again. Honestly, even Chris Sutton only chucked it the once at Ibrox. Mikael, pussy. He was getting his arse handed to him again by Ryan Kent, so he didn't want to be there. And arg, me leg. Yeah, you're not fooling anybody. Please give him a new deal. There was talk of it this week in the papers. Please do it. But into the second half, and Rangers changed the formation slightly and pushed Ryan Kent further infield, and that worked. And then Rangers were still easily able to keep Celtic at bay, but could break and started to move forward with a bit more pace and intensity when we won the ball back. The second goal though was needed because it's 1-0 in an Old Firm game, you never know. But when it came, it was a thing of beauty. Glenn Kamara got the ball, made an arse of Scott Brown just with a piece of skill, just completely ran away from him. Slipped a good ball through to Jermaine Defoe, who stepped over it, and it worked perfectly, going through to Scott Arfield, took out a couple of defenders, and there was Scott Arfield to get in. Good finish under the goalkeeper. And that was it, 2-0, and the whole stadium knew that that was it done. Celtic are not coping well with the new ticketing arrangements. They have struggled badly. They're not able to handle so far the intensity of the Ibrox atmosphere at the moment, and you could see that again today. I always felt, and I think a lot of us did, that given them, they took such a big boost from this. They got sucker from having that behind the goal, and I don't necessarily think they've adapted yet to not having it. Brown, with his chocolate hard man routine, doesn't have anyone to play off, and you could see him not going anywhere. He was elbowed by John Flanagan, and Flanagan was yellow carded for it. There might be some debate about whether or not it was a red, but who cares? And he certainly can't complain. I'm sure Neil Lennon will. I see he's already chucked his players under the bus, so never change. But in the end, Rangers then just saw the game out. One save for Wes to make, and he made it very well. A shot from Oliver Burke, and that was it. And a pretty straightforward victory. So look, it doesn't change things. Celtic have won the league, we haven't. But there's progress, and anyone who doesn't see progress is at it. Rangers have gone from being a joke, and unfortunately for us, we wanted to make the jump from joke, which we were last season, to title winners this. That was too big a jump, but we've at least covered some of the distance, and now we can look forward to the summer, getting a few new players in, coming back and having another go. It's a good feeling for a Rangers fan again to rock up to an Old Firm game full of confidence and know you've got more than a puncher's chance. And with players like, I want to pick out Stephen Davis today, who was magnificent, Scott Arfield, they've got no fear of Celtic. For too long, Rangers have had fear of them. You could see that in some of the players, which is why I was delighted for Tav and Wes today, incidentally, who've got a fair bit of scar tissue against them. But Arfield is probably the first player we've had in a long time who's actually got under Brown's skin rather than the other way around. And you could see he irritated, because Arfield doesn't rate him, doesn't care, and just outplayed him again today. So an excellent win, and sets us up nicely for next season, but still a long way to go. We're not getting carried away, we're not going to over celebrate it. We'll need to do it in the meaningful games, and it's not the Old Firm games that's cost us this season, it's stupid draws, it's not beating Diddy teams, and we need to get better at that. And if we do, then I've got no doubt that we're going to go in and do something special. But as I say, can I issue a plea on behalf of all Rangers fans to Celtic? Do the right thing by Neil Lennon. Give him the job, 4-year contract, anything he wants, go for all his transfer targets. If you could, that would be lovely. But as for Rangers, Steven Gerrard has done a very good job in his first year. And next year, let's get some silver things added to that as well, just to complete the process. Thank you very much for listening. If you want a much fuller breakdown of the match, then just go to Heart and Hand on Patreon, which is patreon.com/Heart and Hand, and you will get loads of content over there for just $1.99 per month, including tomorrow an interview with Michael Beale, the Rangers coach, and that's following up on recent interviews with Lorenzo Amoruso, among others. So don't delay, as they say, get over there and enjoy it, and we'll be back on our free show tomorrow afternoon. Until then, you have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.